Hello viewers, I'm your host Shivangi Mishra with another episode of South Asia Focus. Let's begin the show with second edition of India-Nepal Economic Partnership Summit 2023, which was recently organized at Birgunj in Nepal. The event was a joint effort by the Consulate General of India in Nepal and Birgunj Chamber of Commerce and Industries. The summit played a role to create a platform through joint action for deeper economic engagement between India and Nepal, with focus on remittances, imports, exports, and balance of payment challenges in Nepal. Take a look.
In order to discuss the way further to strengthen the bilateral economic partnership, a one-day India-Nepal Economic Partnership Summit was organized at Birgunj in Nepal. The event, organized in association with the Consulate General of India, Birgunj and Birgunj Chamber of Commerce and Industries. While setting the tone of the summit, the session chair Atul K. Thakur, who is the Secretary of India-Nepal Center, PhD CCI, reflected on the necessity for having a collaborative approach among the stakeholders in the government and industry to tap the rich potential and also cope the challenges in post-pandemic times through India-Nepal economic cooperation.
In today's time, Nepal being the friendliest neighbor of India, has an active role to play in South Asia region. And as we all are aware that SAARC has been mostly dysfunctional over the years. And other experiments like BPIN too has its own limitations. So now it's time that friendly neighbors like India and Nepal should come forward and also create the basis for sub-regional cooperation.
The summit dwelt on new roadmap for accelerating India-Nepal bilateral cooperation, promoting industrial development in Nepal and India, revisiting bilateral trade policies, expanding bilateral and sub-regional economic cooperation, and improving border area development and connectivity. In his opening remarks, Anil Kumar Agrawal, President Birgunj Chamber of Commerce and Industries (BICCI), recounted Birgunj's achievement as a major trade hub of Nepal and how BICCI has been contributing over the decades and making the industry and trade crucially important for India-Nepal economic relations.
हामीसँग बिरगन्जमा ठुला संरचनाहरू ड्राई पोर्ट आईसीपी सबैहरू स्थापना भइसकेको अवस्था रहेको छ। यसलाई बढीभन्दा बढी कसरी चलायमान बनाउन सकिन्छ, आउने दिनहरूमा जुन प्यासेन्जरको मुभमेन्ट छ, अहिले सारा कार्गोको मुभमेन्टहरू आईसीपीबाट डाइभर्ट भएको छ। आउने दिनहरूमा प्यासेन्जरको लागि पनि प्यासेन्जर भेहिकल प्लस प्यासेन्जरहरूको लागि पनि आईसीपीबाट मुभमेन्ट हुने व्यवस्था भइदिएपछि धेरै सजिलो हुने हुन्थ्यो र त्यो मोनिटरिङ पनि सजिलै हुन सकिन्छ।
The chief guest and keynote speaker of summit, Devi Sahai Meena, Consul General of India in Nepal, reassured New Delhi's support to accelerate the economic cooperation between India and Nepal.
India is Nepal's largest trading partner and the largest source of foreign investments. India accounts for almost 2/3 of Nepal's merchandise trade, 1/3 of trade in services, 1/3 of foreign direct investments, almost 100% of petroleum supplies, and a significant share of remittances.
The summit played a role to create a platform through joint action for deeper economic engagement between India and Nepal, with focus on remittances, imports, exports, and balance of payment challenges in Nepal. As per the organizers, it channelized investment from India to Nepal and other ways round, and re-established the India-Nepal bilateral relations as the core strength of the sub-regional cooperation in South Asia. It played a role to create a sustained convergence of industry and government for thriving on the mutually beneficial India-Nepal bilateral relations in all crucial realms. The second edition of India-Nepal Economic Partnership Summit also raised the discussion further and ideate for making cluster-based economic zones across Nepal.